This conference will now be recorded.
Hyphen version, Java space minus version, minus version. Okay, Java is installed in the machine. To install Scala, we should have a Java in our machine. Why? Because Scala works on top of Java. Okay. Scala also uses your JVM. Okay.
I think Scala also I have.
In
How
Windows,
to check? Yeah.
just type Scala. Oh, you have installed Scala also here. Okay.
This version.
Then,
any version is or
any version is fine.
Okay.
Who has not done? Saira, have you done? Saira, have you done?
No, Ravi. Actually, my system. I changed the laptop. Actually, I have to configure everything.
Okay. Sudhir, you? Sudhir?
Hi Ravi. Actually, I logged in from a different system. If you can give me 2 minutes, I just connect through my Mac. So
yeah,
haven't installed. Yeah.
Because I want to show that installation part first until we don't have installation. It's a programming language, right? We will be doing some hands-on. Yeah, please go ahead.
Ravi, I was facing issue while installing MySQL. I pinged you the error.
No, that's a MySQL library, right? You're already able to log into MySQL and you are able to see the databases.
No,
Okay.
that time
Yeah, can you show that? Okay, can you show that quickly by the time he joins?
Okay.
Hi Ravi. I'm on Mac now. So
give me a couple of minutes. Actually, she has some issue with some setup. I just want to fix it and come back on this. Sorry, I was talking in mute. So Scala is quite simple. Not to worry about even if you don't have prior experience on any programming. So I'll try and make you understand easily. So it's very simple language actually. Still starting now. Can we do after the session if you find?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sudhir, I'm making you presenter. Please share your screen, Sudhir. Okay, go to open browser. Just type Scala installation in Mac. You because we just need to download the tar bar. And else you can directly go to Scala. Yeah. So this is the recent version 2.13. So we'll go to the prior. Even if you have this version, is no problem. If you have a very latest version, what will happen when you're working with the Spark? We should also have compatible Scala version. So that's the reason I recommend to go with a little older version, before version. Okay. Go down. You can go to 1 second. Scala. Still go down. We can see somewhere here previous releases. Yeah, no, little up. Previous releases. Yeah. No, here only. 1 second. Here only. Are you looking for the previous releases? Yes, this one. You see that? Are you looking for previous releases? Above release notes. Yeah, click on that. Yeah. We will go with the 2.12. Okay, come down. 2.12.5 or 6 if you take. Yeah, you can go with any version from here. You can download this. No, come down. Don't click there. Come down.
Okay.
Do you have your IntelliJ installed in this?
No.
Okay, we will set up that as well. Come a little down. No, down. Wait. Download the Scala binaries for Mac. Click on that. I think it is downloaded. Please check. Yeah, it's downloading. You can see in the top. Yeah. So you can copy this to your Hadoop env folder. You can copy this to your Hadoop env folder. By the time who don't have IntelliJ, you will download IntelliJ. Yeah, just paste it here in Hadoop env. Okay, go to browser again. IntelliJ download. In browser. No, not here. Go to top in the address bar. IntelliJ. Type IntelliJ. NTLLIJ. Present. IntelliJ download. Present. IntelliJ download and present. It will take you to one website. Yeah, here there are two versions, guys. It automatically recognizes what is your machine, whether it's a Mac or Linux or whatever. It's because of the agent, browser agent. So you have something called community and ultimate. So ultimate will give only few days. Earlier it was 45 days. I think now it's 15 days only. I'm not really sure about it. You can download the community edition for our community here, for our hands. The community edition is there. Click on that. Yeah. Okay, come down. You can go up. Why it is asking for subscription? It's asking for subscription.
Yeah,
because it's direct. If you do, it doesn't. You can click on the direct link. Oh, it's downloading. Okay.
Yeah.
And also, it is downloading the latest version of IntelliJ. The latest version of the IntelliJ by default, the JDK will be JDK 111. I think it's not 0. It's not 8. It's 11 or 14. We'll see. Okay, first go to your this one, Scala. It will take some time. Okay, go to your Scala by the time. You can minimize this. Yeah, Scala. Copy the path of the Scala. We need to set up the class path. IntelliJ started. If you want to drag to applications, you can drag. We'll see that later.
Okay.
Scala. No, you just copy the name. I'll tell you. You just copy the name.
Okay.
Scala hyphen 2.12.5, right? Just copy the name. Copy. Go to your bash profile. If it is Windows, we should go to environment variables. There we will set up the class path. If it is Ubuntu, we will go to our bash rc. We will set up the. So here bash profiles. You can take open space. No, it will not come like that, right? Space tilde mark. Tilde means your below the escape there will be a slash dot bash underscore profile. You can use tab. It should automatically complete the word. Press tab. Yeah, bash underscore profile. Press enter. It will open a text editor. Okay, maximize the screen. You take any one of the path, high or whatever it is, whichever is. Yeah. You copied already. Okay, now go paste it in the below. You just specify it's a Scala instead of Zookeeper. This is Scala home instead of Zookeeper. Home also. Starting also, because otherwise it will override the variable. Scala home capital. You can give small also, no problem. It's recommended. Here in env, in Hadoop env, you have a Scala hyphen 2.12.5, right?
Yeah. Sorry.
You have not copied it.
I didn't know that.
No problem. You just type it.
Okay.
Scala hyphen 2.12.5. In below, just specify Scala hyphen 2.12.5. Okay. Save this file. Close it. Here, you just need to say source. Use up arrow instead of open. You do the source. Press up arrow instead of open. Do the source. SOURC. So, what is the purpose of the source? The source, what it does, whatever the configuration you have made it in the profile, it will get loaded into your terminal. Press enter. Just press enter. Yeah. Now you can just say Scala. Good. So Scala connected. Okay. Now go to IntelliJ. Now IntelliJ. Yeah. So if you want to move to, you can move to the applications. It's actually copying, right? Yeah. So just double click on IntelliJ.
Open this one.
Yes. So class path and all will not be there for IntelliJ. It is just an application. It's IDE like Eclipse. If anyone used Eclipse earlier, it's a similar kind. Yeah. Don't send. I think we don't need to send anything. Yeah. So whichever the version you prefer, whether it's a black background or white background, whichever you want, you can select that. So yeah. Next, creates the opening and okay. Creates the opening command line. Okay. You want to start, yeah, you click on that checkbox. Next. These are the default plugins will be there. Just click feature plugins. Click on feature plugins. Next, the bottom. Yeah, here. So these are the different kind of plugins are available, which you can install into your IntelliJ. You can click on Scala. Click on Scala. Install it. And you can also install AWS Toolkit if you want, because sometimes you can AWS second one to connect your AWS environment. IDE feature tools also. IDE feature trainer also you can install. Yeah. Come down. File watcher, I didn't use it every time. Yeah, I can just start using IntelliJ. If you want these other things in future, we can actually use it later on. Start using IntelliJ. Yeah, so this is the first step. Wait, when we first time install our IntelliJ, when we start our IntelliJ, this is the first screen we will get for creating a project. So there are different options. You can create a project, you can open a project if the project is already available. There is something called version control. So like a Git, SVN, GitHub, there are different kind of repositories are there, right? So those repositories will call version control systems. Okay, so from them also we can actually import the project. But the first time we are creating a project. So is Maven is installed on your machine? No, Maven is not installed. So
No.
I'm asking you.
No.
Yeah, you'll also get installed that. Yeah, click on the create new project. I think everyone is following. Click on Maven. Maven. I'll explain what is a Maven also. Maven is a built tool, guys. So it also solves our dependencies. You just click on next. Just click on next, and give your a name for, package name for your project, like a com.scala com dot. I'll type in here com.scala hands-on. Yeah. In below location, it's the location you can don't give like that. You can give the location Scala hands-on like that. You can give. I don't have control. Okay, if it's no problem, do one thing. Remove the .com and com.scala. Bottom, not up. Okay. In the location. Remove that Scala and com. Oh yeah, keep it Scala. Instead of dot, you just do hyphen. Instead of dot, Scala hyphen hands-on. Yeah, hyphen. I said hyphen. Click finish. It will start. Your project name is Scala hyphen hands-on. Just close it. Okay. Right click on the project name. Right click on the project name. Project name. Yeah. Right click. Everyone, please follow. Right click.
Yeah.
1 second. I think it has to wait. We have to wait to complete it. There is something called add framework support. There is something called add framework support. So we have to select that. No. Just click outside. Just click outside. By the time it's ready, it gets ready. So if you see in the bottom, it is indexing. So by the time it gets ready, we can discuss about something Scala. What is Scala? Anyone has any idea what is Scala? What is Scala?
It is a high-level language built on Spark.
High level. Okay. Okay. Let me explain. Scala is a functional and object-oriented programming language. Scala is functional and object-oriented programming language. The Scala has been introduced by Martin Wodersky. There is a guy called Martin Wodersky. He was actually part of the Java development team earlier. He was a part of Java development team earlier. Then he started his own project. It was in 2004 itself. Okay, so he started his own project that's named it as Scala. And the Scala, the best part is of the Scala is the Scala is actually works on top of it works on top of Java, JVM only. If you don't have a JVM, the Scala will not work. You should have a JVM. Okay. It is a simple language. It is a simple language and it's a general purpose programming language. When I say general purpose, it means you can use for mobile applications, you can use for web applications, you can use for your desktop applications. So it's kind of wherever you use Java, most of the cases you can also use Scala. Okay, so the Scala actually, as I said, it was started in 2004 itself, but it became very much popular in recent days, 2012, I can say. The reason behind it, there is a framework called Spark. We're all going to learn, right? So the Spark framework was developed using Scala. The Spark framework was developed using Scala. So to develop that framework, they hardly written 1,000 lines of code. 1,000 lines of code means the very initial version of the Spark framework, the 1,000 lines of code. 1,000 lines of code means why I'm trying to explain the number of lines of code, because the Scala is very simple and very simple. You really no need to write a lot of code. You really no need to write a lot of code. You can write a minimal lines of code and you can make it your work done. How? Because it has that flexibility and it has that kind of libraries are available. So which we are going to see in very soon. Okay. So suppose if you create any Scala file, it gives you .scala, like how we have a .java. Similarly, here it is a .scala will be there. Okay. Another beautiful thing with the Scala, like other shell programming languages, like a shell or Python, it also has its own REPL, REPL. Can you go to your terminal? Can you go to your terminal? Whatever you just type Scala here, whatever you are saying, it will call it as a REPL. What is REPL? REPL means read, R means read, E means evaluate, P means print, L means loop. REPL, REPL. So it read, it evaluates, it will print in the console, and it loops. Loop means it will wait for the next statement. Okay, so first statement, as a first statement, suppose you want to print your name. Suppose if you take any other programming languages like Java, some other languages, you have to create a class. You have to create your main method. You have to write your print statement. So you have to tell to Java, this is my class and this is an entry point and this is my print statement. In the print statement also you have to specify system.out.println. So system is another class, and out is another object, println is another method. We have to specify all this stuff, right? But when we go with Scala, you just type println, open the parenthesis, okay, bracket, parenthesis. That's a curly braces, parenthesis. Yeah, in double quotes, you just type my name is Sudhir or my name is whatever it is, and close your quotation, close the parenthesis. Just press enter. So you are able to print your name on the console. So you really no need to write all other stuff in the REPL. Suppose if you want to write it as an application, then we will do other stuff. But here in the REPL, you can just go ahead and type very simple statements here. Simple statements. Let's say I want to sum some numbers. I want to do some numbers like a 10, 15, 20 like that. Okay. So you really don't need to write a big program to do all these calculations. You can directly go ahead and type here whatever you want to do. Just type 10 plus 15 plus 20. Just type here 10 plus 15 plus 20. You'll get your result. So what about real time, sir? Okay, I know that I'm writing it here. What is real time? Suppose if you want to run it as an application, obviously we have to go with our own application wise. How we will write an application? So you have a console, you have an IDE. That's the reason we are writing in IDE. If I don't have IDE, where I need to write? So for that, you can give me control. That will help me to type. Just click on my name and give keyboard mouse. Yeah. So normally, if you don't have a IDE like a IntelliJ or Eclipse or Scala IDE or any other IDE, you can write in the plain notepad. You can compile the code that I will show you some later. Since I don't know whether he has any Sublime or something, but let's do. Yeah, those add framework support. Everyone, once you create your project, click on add framework support. Then you will go ahead and select your Scala, because I'm going to select Scala, and it is saying that the library is not specified. So I'm going to select my library here. If the library is not there, just click on create, and here browse. So wherever you have installed your Scala, do you know the location?
Uh,
No, not that location, right? No.
we can use this one.
Sorry, okay, 1 second. Browse. Yeah, please can you go to the location? It's a user/usr/local. That's all.
Yeah, I'll use this Control-Shift-G. It's in.
How do PNV?
Oh.
Not come here. Okay, selected. This is the version we have installed. Then click OK. So whenever you create a project in the IntelliJ, right? By default, in the source file, you'll be having a main, then Java, then resources. Resources for if you have any property files, those things. Okay. So Java is default source folder, but I want Scala also be a source folder. I will just go here, view, directory. I'll just give a name as Scala. Okay. So the new directory has been created. But if you see the color of this directory and this one, this get highlighted and this looks like the fade out, right? So to make this also source directory, right click on this, mark directory as source root. So your Scala also become source directory. In test also, you go inside the test, you will be having Java. Suppose if you want to have your Scala there also, you can just create one directory. It's not really required at this point of time. In the real time, if you need it, you can do that. So you can make it, right click on this, mark directory as test root, test source root. Okay. Now I have my Scala as a source root. Here, go ahead and create a package. What is the package? Why should I create a package? Okay, simple example, guys. The package is a folder structure. Package is nothing but a folder structure where actually it makes clear segregation between the files. Let's take an example. We are going to learn so many Scala concepts, right? Like some basic programs, some loops, conditions, strings, exceptions, collections. Lot of programs we will be writing, catch, pattern matching. Lot of things we will be doing. So those become less than they have become 50 files they become 50 files. So these 50 files will be in a single folder. If you want to search for a specific file or specific concept, like abstract concept I want to look at, so you'll not be knowing that which file it is and how to search for it. Instead of that, if you have a clear segregation like com dot scala dot basics, or I can say core dot so it will actually create a folder structure. If you go to your project location and if you see that com will be one folder, Scala will be one folder in it core will be one folder, in its basics will be one folder. Okay, suppose I want to create my first file, Scala file. Right click on your package, click on new. You can just select Scala class. Here we are going to deal with the object, not the class. I'll explain why we are not going with the class or case object at all. I'll show you the text. Going forward, we'll automatically come to know. In Java, if you want to write any program, first we will write our Java class, then we will write a main method and all. But here, in object, we will write a main method. Okay, this one is first Scala program. I'll just say first Scala program. When you write this, to create an object first Scala program. Look at here, your class name as well as your object name as well as your file name, both are same because you have created that way. Why it has to be same? Can I have it different? Yes, we can have it as different, but since we are dealing with the IDE expects to be same file name and our object name. Why? Because when you run the program internally, it will compile and run. Compilation will go on the file. Run will go on the class files. So class file, and if the class file is different and your file name is different, your IDE cannot recognize automatically. If we are a manual, if you're trying it in the console, we will know that this is my file name, this is my class name. We can run it manually. Right? I'll explain that whatever I'm talking about compilation, running and all. I'll show you with one example in the next session or sometime. Even today also I can show in my screen. Okay, let me execute it. First I'm going to write main method here also. Here also we have to write our main method. So but here the way we write main method is different. If you know that syntax, you can directly write if main and all those things. If you don't know the syntax, you can just what you can do. That's the advantage of using IDE. Type main you just press enter. Type main, just press enter. So it automatically gives you the syntax. This is not the beauty of the Scala. It is given by your IDE. It is not the feature of the Scala. It is feature of your IDE. So IntelliJ or if you're using Eclipse or if you're using anything else. So it is the help recommendation from your IntelliJ. So what it is, main method is always used to entry point your application. It is a first Scala program is nothing but your application. First Scala program is nothing but your first application. In this application, this main method is an entry point. This main method is entry point. What it is taking as an arguments, suppose when we're discussing about the functions and methods, you will clearly understand this. So this is arguments are nothing but parameters we are giving to this method, main method. So we are not going to give any parameters at this point of time. Now going forward in the future classes, suppose I'm running a job, running my application. I want to give any arguments to my job. Any arguments like input file, output file, any parameters like any other extra parameters. We'll call them as a command line arguments. That time, whatever the parameters you give outside your while running your program, that will come to main method. Okay, that I'll explain in a different way. Let's first see the first program. Object first, then your first Scala program, then your main method, then I'm just going to write print. Then we'll just type here. Welcome to Scala. So here we really no need to save the file. Files are auto save, and to compile also, just right click on this, run this program. Excuse me. Multiple Scala compiler class context. This is the problem with your environment issue.
Ravi, in the bash file, we didn't provide the correct path. We missed that SDK. Would it impact?
We didn't miss the SDK. It's a Scala -2.12.5. This one only, right?
Okay, that's okay. Fine.
This one is not selected properly. Multiple Scala library jar files.
Maybe I think he has more than 2 Scala installed there.
Yeah.
Folders.
Yeah, second, there is a lot of disturbance from your side. Hi, Abdul. Yeah, few minutes. You'll come back. Yeah, I'm in session. I'll call it. Okay, so same version only. From where I'm getting this 2.11. Just correct only. It's compiling now. It's the first time, right? So that's why it takes some time. And that too, it's a very simple program. That's why it's compiled. Okay. We'll compile the Scala model. So if you run this one again, okay. So let me share my screen and let me explain you the why should I write like this, my file name and all. So since you have explained, you have run in the in your console, so you are able to do it. I can show here only. Let's go here. Let's say I'm going to write a simple file. That's here. I want a new file. How to create a file here? Okay, let me go to terminal. Let's take a new terminal. Click a new terminal. 1 second. 1 second. I think shall I can click on it. That's our local Hadoop PNV Scala programs. Okay. Here, I just open on file. Open. First program, right? Just say Scala. File is not there. I'm trying to. Okay, file is not existing. Okay, I can create a file. Touch. Just name here. Type it. Now I'll open this file. Okay, some spelling mistake. Rishabh, there is a lot of disturbance, Rishabh. think it's a mic issue. I don't know. Just open this as a text editor. It's going to install. There is a text editor. Text editor. Open. Here I'm going to write in a simple program. Okay, it's very simple program. Object. So my file name is different. My file name is simple Scala program. Okay, so I'm going to give first Scala program. First Scala program. So try to look at here. My file name is different and my object name is different. So both should be small because it's by default it is taking count. Okay, here def main. Here also I don't know why it is taking automatically capital letters. Capital letter. Okay. Main. You can give anything, ARGS, or you can give anything. My aux. Not mandatory to have a same name. Aux array of string, because we are going to do other strings. This is my syntax of my main method. In this, ln is my first Scala program. Okay, save this. It gets saved. Okay, go here. If you want to compile your Java or Scala files, we will use Scala file name. What is the file name? Simple Scala program. Not Scala. Okay, if you don't know, you really don't need to type everything. Just use the tab. It will autocomplete. Press enter. Press enter. I have compiled the code. When I compile it, say print n. There is an issue in my program, so it is not able to recognize print n. It's supposed to be print ln. Supposed to be print ln. Just typo. Open with the text editor. If you have any other editors, also you can keep those editors. You can have any other editors like I'm just making always in this. Here the spelling, look at here, PRINTLN, print ln. So when you compile your program, it will show this kind of, if it has any this kind of syntax errors. Close the program. Go here. Again, Scala, your file name, compile it. Yeah, sorry, it should be Scala C, not Scala, it should be Scala C. To compile Scala C, press enter. Like a Java C, Scala C. We are compiling the code. We compiled it. When you compile it, you look at here, there are two class files has been generated. Look at your file name, look at your class names. Look at your file name, look at the class names. Okay, I have compiled it. When I compiled your code, this code has been converted into byte code. This is actually byte code. Okay, in these files, you have a byte code this bytecode will be used for machine understandable instructions. That's the reason when I call here Scala, I have to give my file name. I have to give my class name. First Scala program. Press enter. It's my first. Suppose you may ask, sir, it has run when I executed this. Yes, this time what it does, it is really didn't compile it. I mean, internally it compiled and executed. But to compile your program, we always do Scala C. Then to run your program, Scala and your object name. I mean, class. This is a dot class file name. Dot class file name. You may ask what is a $1. So in Scala, you can use Java programs also. In Java programs, you can use Scala classes also. To make it compatible with the Java, it will create another file to use in Java. Okay, so look at here. That is the difference. So this is the process will happen when you run your program. This is the process will happen when you run the program. But if you write the same thing in IntelliJ, IntelliJ cannot understand. Compilation one file name, execution is running is a different name. It cannot understand. That's the reason whenever you are creating your object name and your file name will be same. Okay, so that's the reason when you change your let's say my file name is this. I'm going to change my program is 1. I say 1 here. Look at here. When I go ahead and run this program, looks is running, but it actually complies. It's running, but normally it will complies that a file name and your object name is different. Okay, in the recent version of this IntelliJ has this facility. It looks normally it complies that your file name and your object name is different. Okay, but in the most of the cases in the real time, you will use your object name and your this name same. Coming to this main method syntax. What is this args? No need to be args. You can give any name, anything. These are something. Suppose while running, I want to print. Let me show in this.
Avi, can you explain once again about the $.class file?
$.c. This is one is used for the Scala. One when you're running with the Scala, you'll use the one is Scala one. Other one is to run from this Java, nothing else. If you want to make use in Java, this Scala code, whatever the code you have compiled here, if you want to make use this code in the Java, you can make use $1. This $class name you can use. Okay, this is one to use in your Java program. Okay, let's see how the main method works. Okay. Open this program. Text editor. Here, I will write one more println statement. Println. Here, I will say my name is this name. I want to give from the console. My args 0. My args 0. Look at here, guys. It just changed small syntax. I'm making use of this. Why I'm making use of this? Because my args is array type. So if you are aware of any other programming language, so here also same. It's array type. In an array, if you want to get the elements based on the position, you will give the index, right? But instead of square bracket, we will give the curly braces here. Not curly, call it a parenthesis. We'll give the parenthesis here. Save the file. Save the file. Keep it the file as is to the terminal. Now look at here. I'm going to compile my program. I'm going to compile my program. It is compiled successfully. I'm going to run my program. Look at here. It will throw an exception now. It's throwing an exception. Look at here. Why it is thrown? It is expecting some value. It is expecting some value. Array index out of bound exception. Array index out of bound exception 0. I have specified position 0. It is expecting that position value. It is expecting. I have not given any values, but it is expecting that. So the first printf statement executed successfully. The second statement is actually failed because there is no position 0. You have not given any value. So to solve this problem, I can clear the screen. While I'm running my application, I will give like this. I'll give like this. Sent. Look at here. It is successfully executed. So how this Sudhir has been taken? So Sudhir is a command line argument. So now I have given Sudhir earlier. I don't want to give Sudhir now. I can give Scala here. So these are command line. I can say dynamic parameters, dynamic arguments. Okay. So that is the purpose of your args, the main method. Okay. We'll talk in detail other concepts. So to make you understand, the main method is an entry point. These args are useful when you want to give command line arguments. So in the real-time examples, in real-time programs, we will actually give through command line. Suppose if you connect to Kafka, from Kafka we will to connect the Kafka parameters we will give from the command line while running the program. Like that. Not only Kafka, if you're executing your Spark job, or if you're executing, you might have executed your Scala shell files, right? Shell script files. While you're executing the shell script, you'll give some parameters, right? If you want, you will give some script parameters. Same way here also. Same way here. What are the parameters you'll give while running to the program? While running the program, what are the parameters you'll give? Those parameters will come into the args. So if it's the first argument, 0th position, second argument, first position, third argument, second position, like that it will come. Is this clear?
Ravi, one doubt, Ravi. Before main def is there, right? That keyword.
It's a define. It's a method, like how you have in Java, how you public static void, public static or whatever you do. Similarly, here def defining a method. Okay. Yeah, looks is a first class. That's the reason it may be feels a little tough to understand. But, don't worry, I'll try and make understand this more simple. And if you have any doubt, not able to understand anything, please let me know. I'll try to make it with. Any questions? If no questions from you, so that's it for today's class. Tomorrow we will start actual Scala program and syntaxes, and from the beginning we will see all of them. If you guys have any doubts, please stay back and ask me. Else we can leave for the day. And go to me, please stay back.
Ravi, I have a doubt.
Yeah.
Regarding Hive.
Regarding?
Hive.
Yeah, please.
Still disturbance is there?
Yeah, there is some echo is coming. I think you have not connected headphones. You're talking directly with the system, it looks.
No. I have connected a Bluetooth set. I mean, is you're facing this today all or earlier also
It was
you having this?
it was there earlier also. It was there earlier also. Today little more. Yeah, please go ahead. Now it is
Okay,
little bit reduced.
okay. So actually, I had a file in which I had the names in an array,
Okay.
and I think because of the structure of the file, I'm not able to load it correctly. Should I share my screen if possible?
No, could you please repeat your question?
I have a file wherein the names I have a few names in an array, and
Okay.
I've created the table structure, but then the names are not loading in correctly. I think that is it because of the data is not very
What?
good in that
No. What is the data type you have given while you're loading the data?
string array string.
How you have given array
Yeah. I've
and
used
you have
items terminated by then the identifier uh,
which one is your
element.
mission? So Rishabh underscore 11.
No, other one.
No, you were talking in one mission and Rishabh underscore 11. There is two. Which is your mission?
The one I am with talking. The simple Rishabh. Only Rishabh.
Okay. Then Rishabh 11 can terminate no, if you're able to talk on the same mission.
Yeah, actually.
Okay, you can share screen.
Are you able to see?
No, not it. Yeah, now I am able to see.
So,
You want to exit from the prompt, colon Q.
colon Q, yeah. So, I have my file here. Actually, I have this. When I have a single name like this, it is coming up in correct format. But when I am having, let me zoom it. But when I am having multiple names like this,
Mm-hmm.
so there are multiple names in the single array list. So
Mm-hmm.
I think because of this double quotes, is it not picking the names correctly?
Yeah, you have specified the single code. Single code is other one. Array you have only one values. Okay. Oh, you have given a
No,
single code.
this is single array with three names in it.
Okay. Show me your syntax.
Just I've kept it. Data table. Yeah, this is. So I have used this artist string. This one. This is my data type,
Mm-hmm.
and I have used collection items terminated by semicolon.
See, where is semicolon? Comma only
Yeah,
you have
this.
given.
Yeah. Sorry. Comma is there. Comma is there.
So I told you right. Your field delimiter and your array collection delimiter should not be same.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it will get confused, right? How it will know that which is your field delimiter, which is your collection delimiter?
Mm-hmm. Okay, I will change it with the SED.
Okay, your collection delimiter should be different than your.
Yeah, I will change it with the SED command. Replace it with SED. Okay. I will
Please
try
try
that
that
and
and
let you.
uh,
Yeah.
Gautam, please share your screen.
Yeah, Ravi.
Oh, you are getting small screen like this?
Yes.
No, not giving me control.
Can you request again?
Don't have control. Can you click on my name and give control? Hello, Gautami.
Yeah, Ravi. I'm
Can you
not
click
able.
on my Can you click on my name and there will be something give mouse and keyboard option.
Where? In participants or?
Participants only.
Yeah, I'm not able to click.
You see my name in the participants?
Yeah. Scala
Right.
Spark, right?
Right click on that. Right click on that.
These all are disabled.
You don't have any option.
No. These all are disabled.
Select again. Just click and see. Not right click. Try normal click.
Normal click also it's not working.
You click on that people symbol will be there. No? The people symbol will be there. The
Here?
application. In application. When you click on application, when you click on your application, go to meeting application.